Hello and welcome to the south of France on the French Riviera for this evening's sixth round of the STB Racing League Season 14 Championship here at the Circuit de Monte Carlo in Monaco. What a beautiful venue this is, and one of the circuits that were chosen to be kept into the calendar following the early release of 2019, meaning the calendar had to be cut down. You join me, STB Manny, for the sixth time this season, alongside SSR F1 Ben 23, who is, I think, very, very excited to bring you coverage of this evening's Monaco Grand Prix. Ben, how are you feeling?
I'm doing alright, Matt. Now, like, I'm going to keep doing that until I start talking to you.
Okay. We are... Sorry?
I was going to talk about a bit about Monaco, but go ahead.
We are currently here at the Monaco Grand Prix, obviously, one of the most prestigious venues, well, the most prestigious venue on the Formula 1 calendar. In your opinion, what can we expect from this evening's Grand Prix?
Yeah, this is very self-explanatory. Crashes.
Monaco always seems to bring us very entertaining Grand Prix. Do you think that could be the same case here this evening?
100%. If you've had a bad race in Monaco, especially on this game, then you've had a bad league, frankly.
Fair enough. From your previous, obviously you've had previous racing experience. From that, what can you say about the difficulty of Monaco for these 18 drivers this evening?
It's ridiculously hard to overtake here, of course, with it being so tight and the big walls literally everywhere. You've got about a 1 in 20 chance of sticking an overtake, and even then you've got to hope the guy in front of you's got really stupid high downforce.
Right then. Currently, outside where I'm living, it's currently a thunderstorm. But here in Monaco, it's quite sunny conditions. What are the sort of times we're going to be expecting in this session, and what do you think could be the potential pole lap?
Pole lap, there's a very good chance for a 6. And that will 100% come from a wheel user. I'll be amazed if it doesn't, because Clinical, I believe one of the new guys, just a 1 minute 11.2.
Joined Galba. Perondi then, he's one of the drivers which we're going to be looking out for. I believe, am I right in thinking he won last time out in Spain?
Yes.
So he's looking strong at the moment, P1, or P2 rather now. But yeah, he's looking pretty good. I think he's definitely going to be up there. Carry on then, sorry.
I think there's definitely going to be a field split in the way of pace. The guys at the front are likely going to be anybody on a wheel. The pole time, I'm calling will either be a 6 or a 7, 100%. And that pole will definitely be set by a wheel user. But the fastest time for a pad user will likely be a high 7. There is that much of a difference between the best pad users and the best wheel users around the circuit.
And Perondi, who's on the pad, goes P1, 108.7, setting the pace at the moment on his only second lap in the session. Bullseye goes into the pits then.
Well,
on a wheel, he's in P4, that's decent for him. Matt is looking strong at the moment, 110.9, yes, not a strong lap, but he's strong in terms of position. P6 for him on a set of super softs, I believe.
Yeah, there's going to be some tire divisions, definitely. At the moment we see Perondi, Mercury, Truck Division's also on the Hypers, and Dave Messer-Clerk. All these guys go for the Hyperstock tyres, but I really doubt they're going to actually start on these. Because there's no point.
Fusion then. Fusion's on a lap. No point starting on what tyre, sorry?
There's no real point starting on the Hypers. You may as well do it qualifying on the Ultras. Or on the Supers, because
I think Danny has messed it up. Yeah, you can see him stripping on the side of the circuit. first victim of the streets of Monaco.
Definitely not be the last.
So then coming around Raskas then, Fusion, let's see who's going to finish the lap. Here he is. Well, let's see what he's going to do then. I don't think it's going to be a respectable lap time of what he can do.
Oh,
Back
definitely
off that lap there just before the line.
I mean, it's backing off and coming to an absolute halt.
Yeah. John then, very committing himself through that corner, but he's not had the best of laps. He's going to come. No, he's not going to come in first. Con then, what's happened to him? I think he's banged it. I think he's messed it up. Second victim of the session.
There you go. We're like
And
staying there quite a lot.
Echo's lost part of his front wing coming out the pit lane, I believe.
Somebody's, I wasn't quite sure who it was, but somebody just
Matty's on
absolutely
it.
murdered the chicane.
Sorry, Matty's on it. 4 tenths up. 4 tenths up.
No, it's not.
And, oh, okay, fair enough. There you go. I got very excited then for ERR Matty, but he's coming to pits then. And I think I'm change on to a set of softer compounder tyres. Right, bullseye then. Let's see what he's going to be up to on this lap. And started then up into Standard Watt. A lot of iconic corners around this circuit. Very revised then. I think this is the Casino Square thing. Then we go up to Mirabeau.
You already missed one.
The slowest corner on the calendar coming through this section there. It's going to be Portier, 1988 Senna, into the tunnel. What about traction around this section? It's going to be the Nobel chicane then. Very hard to not hit the wall on the inside there, and it's going to come through to back. Swimming pool section then, flat out nearly, and then the chicane section. Coming through then to Raskas, and it's going to be Anthony No. I can't ever pronounce that right. And that is a lap of Monaco. But where is it going to put bullseye? It's going to be P1, 108.7. Ben, did I get all the corners correct?
You missed one.
What one did I miss?
Massenet.
Massenet. Oh yeah, the hotel. Yeah, okay. Well, there you go. Messed that one up, but Bullseye's not messed that lap up. He's up in a P number 1 and he's quicker on this lap now. So, but still keep an eye on Bullseye. He's looking strong for a potential championship as well this season. So it's all about the Monaco Grand Prix for him, I think. What do you think then?
Indeed. I think Bullseye's. I think he's had pole 3 times already this year. He won, of course, earlier on in the season.
Oh, and Buckley.
Yeah.
Buckley. We're gonna get into the party soon for an interview, as yeah, he's messed it, and now we're gonna have a quick interview with the Irishman himself. Do you like to try and invite him, Ben? Because I can't. It says Matty. It's got that glitch. So, watch, I can't invite him. So if you'd like to get him in the party.
I've said to an invite, a former driver under the Bourne Racing Association. Something I used to manage. I hated it, frankly.
And Michael is into the pit lane. He's had a bad lap. He's lost his front wing. He's going to come in, go fresh set of tyres, and go inside back out for a lap around the Monte Carlo circuit. Buckley, like to use your audio. We're going to give you a quick interview here in qualifying for the Monaco Grand Prix. So, Buckley, how are you feeling ahead of the Monaco Grand Prix?
A bit, I don't know. Like this is the hardest track under master than you can guess. Get a really good result if you could master this track up, but it's not feeling great around here. It's not good.
Okay. What are you? Can you give us any any hints on the weather forecast for the race, or are you going to keep it a little secret for us?
Going to be interesting. That's all I'm going to say. the end of the race.
Could there be rain expected? Fusions missed it. Fusions crashed out of qualifying for the Monaco Grand Prix. Fusion has crashed it in Monaco for the qualifying. He's down in P15 at the moment. And that is a disastrous qualifying for the Williams driver. Yellow flags in the first sector. And there you go, Buckley. Thank you ever so much for your insights. We wish you luck for the Monaco Grand Prix. Fusion, massive crash then. I believe that was the Castle, not the Castle section, that's Azerbaijan. The Casino, yeah, that was massive. Did you see that, Ben? Did you see the crash?
I was too busy watching year-old Matty have an accident instead.
Was Matty lost the front wing as well?
Yeah,
that is
Hungarian
disastrous news. It's Hungarian MI there. Look at that. And Fusion's put a quick message in the chat. Let's quickly have a look and see what he had put. He's put yay. Very sarcastic, not happy with his Grand Prix at the moment. But ooh, I think he could be very happy right now. Hungarian MI, could this be his maiden win here in Monaco? You know, obviously it's Monaco. There's a lot, you know, riding on this track. So much could go wrong for him, but at the moment, he's 3/10 up on bullseye.
Okay, currently on a lap. He's had an okay first sector, decent middle sector. Chucks it through the chicane nicely. Has a little bump with the wall, but nothing major. The Raskas, quite smooth. Into Anthony Nose, goes a bit wide. Might cost him a couple of tenths. It's up and over the line. It's a 1 minute 9.1. It's okay.
So
in the right home about.
This is a big opportunity at the moment for Perondi, Bullseye and Urban Unicorn. Fusion down in P16 at the moment, probably will qualify in that position, if not P17. And they're the championship contenders really, Ben. We've got Bullseye, Perondi, Eke, Urban. So those four drivers could easily get quite a few points on their championship rival, Tostas Fusion. Fusion, of course, is going for his 5th title as Bullseye has picked Hungarian MI there. He's gone for an incredible lap. P1 for Bullseye. Really showing the pace here in Monaco.
He hasn't just pipped him, he's throwing a brick at him.
And then Eke, let's see what he's going to do in the second sector.
It's 10th up, he's half a 10th up!
Oh, and he's messed it! He's out of quality, he's done nearly like a Nakajima sort of stuff. Not Nakajima, Nico Rosberg. The 2008, he reverses across the circuit there. And oh, he's got the salve, there's been a massive
dear.
And Eke's got a 5-place grid penalty for trying to get out of his way. That could damage his chances here in Monaco.
To be fair to Eke, that Cody's really should have ghosted him there, guys. Come on. Hey, get your crap together.
Well, you want to go to in real life, so that seems all right to me. Born Buckley then, P number 8 for him, and he's going to, you know, be in the tunnel now. So, what's your thoughts on Born Buckley now? P8 then, he's looking pretty strong in terms of where he should be really, in terms of his pace he's been showing.
He's looked okay. I haven't really seen much of him in this league. He hasn't been here the last couple of weeks, unfortunately. But he seems to be showing a lot of pace.
Chucking that car. He's chucking that car in every corner. Beautiful to watch. Round the Larascas then, here we go. Look at the grip he's got at the moment. Bit of a... I said that a bit too early there.
He had a couple of codes. Try and get that car into that corner. Yellow flag in the last sector. Nothing too important by looks of things. It's like Mr. Matty's on lap.
And Buckley's 4 tenths down. Right, look at Matty then. So he's on a wheel. He could really surprise us here in Monaco. Ben, something that could be interesting this evening is ERS. How could the ERS be used, do you think, this evening in Monaco? Oh, and Matty's been blocked. We've got a few communication issues there with Ben. Ben, are you there? I think we've got a few problems with Ben. Matty Davis 3/10 up. I should ask him in a moment. At the moment, Eke will start in P9 for the Monaco Grand Prix. Oh, and Urban! Urban's done it. Urban has crashed and he's been hit by the Force India driver. Urban has binned it here in qualifying for the Monaco Grand Prix. Yellow flags in all parts of the circuit. And there you go, he's out of qualifying for the Monaco Grand Prix. I think one of 5 victims in this race at the moment. Anyway, Benny, are you with us?
So then, on the pole position, bear in mind. Yeah, can also hear an echo.
Is that okay now?
Back in here again.
So then, I'm just going to quickly sort out my volume. So then, Boom Buckley in P8 is going to try and go for another lap, but it's very congested in the second sector, or final sector rather, and Mercury is retired from the session. Was it a crash? Was it just a retirement? Let's have a look at them going MI. Okay, no, he's going to go in the pit.
Again.
P9 in the end for Echo.
So, Hungarian MI, currently second on the grid, is on a lap as well. Apologies again for my absence.
It's fine. Buckley's on a lap.
I'm
So
always
he's
on
going to second sector. He's going to hit the wall. It's going to be 4/10 up. Which could potentially put him up there into a potential P3 position on par with Perondi if he can get it right. No, he's messed it. No, he's messed up the lap.
Watch the Hungarian MI coming up to the line. Oh, it was invalidated. He did set a 108 flat, but unfortunately for him it wasn't validated, so I'm going to let you run through the grid.
P2 for the Monaco Grand Prix from Hungarian MI. Decent result there for him.
Pretty decent times. I was very overzealous with the pole time.
Your grid then for Monaco Grand Prix is as follows. First will be Bullseye, second Hungarian MI, third Perondi, fourth John, fifth Urban Unicorn, sixth will be Cyanide, eighth will be Buckley, so 7th will be Buckley, 8th will be Matty, 9th will be Eke, 10th Mercury, 11th Clinical, 12th Leclerc, didn't qualifying from him, 13th Michael, 14th Alex, 15th Danny, 16th will be Arbok, 17th Disastrous qualifying for Fusion, 18th will be Con. So that, Efron Ben, is your grid for the Monaco Grand Prix here in Monte Carlo. Who are you predicting to win this race?
Always has a very strong chance in winning in Monaco, and I can see Bullseye going all the way. I'm calling it Grand Slam.
Okay, well, Hungarian MI looking pretty strong in qualifying. That 108 dead, so do look out for him. I did say that in Spain. always back Hungarian MI, and he disappoints me. Well, I'm going for Hungarian MI in Monaco. Yes.
I've realised now I've just extremely jinxed Bullseye and calling a Grand Slam.
So Buckley obviously said in his qualifying interview then that the race, when we asked him about the weather, he did say it's going to be very interesting. That's all he's going to say. So I think it could well be starting off as dry, and then it could well be going to the wet conditions. That could well
That'd be absolutely brilliant.
That could well be the picturesque and the most incredible circuit on the calendar. Ben, firstly, take us through some of the iconic corners that we see around the Monte Carlo circuit.
So, first of all, you've got that run. You've got that run after the first corner. It's a curve. It's tight. It's twisty. There's going to be an accident there. Somebody's going to be in the pit in the first lap, very likely. Travel up the hill. You go towards Massenet Casino. Very tight. Very close. Likely for an accident. Mirabeau is just Mirabeau. You can lunge it into there, but I wouldn't recommend it. But the hairpin used to be the traffic jam corner. Still is, but we don't see it very often, especially in real life.
That's more than Portier.
Yep. You've got Portier, of course, the famous centre corner. Go here, then got the chicane through here where we see Bullseye currently going through the swimming pool section. Very nice section, very smooth. You absolutely nail it, you really feel it. I don't really like how they changed it so it's more flowing, but hey, blame F1. You got Raskas, Anthony knows. Raskas across the famous corner where Michael Schumacher decided, nah, Alonso don't get a qualifying lap. And Anthony knows, I can't think of anything special into there other than that Schumacher overtake that wasn't an overtake.
Bullseye lines up on pole position then for the Monaco Grand Prix. Let's quickly take them through the grid. We've got Fusion down in P17. This is a great opportunity for him. Look in P17, 9/10. So he's really backed off there. But also someone who's really backed off is Con. Ben, look at this. This could be an incredible opportunity for Con. He's going to have warm tyres on the grid.
It almost seems like he's denying everybody else the opportunity to have good tyres.
Well,
I don't think that's very sporty.
You got to be selfish sometimes in Formula 1 in order to get a good result. This could well be an incredible start from Con. Watch out for him at the back of the field. So then, Ben, here we go. All drivers are lined up, ready for the Monaco Grand Prix. It's 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights on the gantry. Round 6 of season 14, and away we go. What a start there from Bullseye. Gets off the line nice. Got Pironi there lagging up in the P3. Now we've got the 2 Renaults side by side up in the turn number 1 now. Sander Vogt. It's going to be massive amounts of contact at the back of the field. Oh, Fusion now. P16 gained the place. Side by side action in the midfield. Then we've got Sauber versus the Ferrari. Leclerc that will be inside the Clinical versus Leclerc then up into Casino Square. It's a very, very tight corner. And there you go, side by side up in a P number 11. And Mercury there is going to get attacked there by the Sauber. So Mercury then up into P number 9 now. Oh, we've got the Williams at the back there. Fusion's made a mistake there at the back of the field. Ben, take us through. What's going on?
Very tight towards the back of the field. Everybody's really close. Cyanide, the back. He's made some positions off the line. Okay, it's managed to stay in 9th. Top Buckley has jumped both John and Urban Unicorn. Urban Unicorn switched down to 7th. I think he had some contact in the first lap. It looks like he may have some wing damage. I can't properly tell, but he was somebody got forced into the wall as well. So we'll have to look for anybody with a bit of damage because somebody got really.
Oh, Leclerc's hit Clinical up into Rascat's corner, and he's lost a bit of his end plate. And now he's going to have Michael on the back of him, and Michael's hit the wall on Anthony. No, this is action everywhere in Monaco. This is why we love Monaco. This is why Monaco was picked, because there's so many opportunities for incredible action here in Monaco. And Leclerc, I think he's lost his whole front wing. Yeah, he's lost his whole front wing. He's going to have to try and get out of the way of his driver. It's going to be difficult.
Already pulled a nearly 2-second lead.
Oh, Leclerc messed it, sorry. Leclerc is really struggling to get out of the driver's way here. He's using the walls for good effect, but that's not very good. Can't be doing that. He's going to have to let them through in the tunnel. And he's messed it. Leclerc there. Not his day, and Alex is going into the pit lane as well. So Alex has not had a good race at the moment. Confusion, they're down in P15 now, so it's not going good. But what is going good at the moment is John's in P5.
Yes, well, and he just picks up wing damage. I'm just saying it's going good, he picks up wing damage.
Always happens. Always happens with me. I always jinx drivers. It's brilliant. Okay, here we go then. Pit number... Matt's looking pretty strong at the moment. P6.
Okay. Eke's picked up damage.
In the pit lane.
Well, that's one of your championship contenders, and he's in the pit lane for a new win. Shape him, Buckley. 6/10 behind Biro Perondi.
Perondi had the pace in Spain, but not shown it here in Monaco.
Perondi came good though in the second stint. I wonder if these hypers, which I'm surprised they started on, I wonder if these hypers are just not working for them.
Right, it's working for Buckley at the moment, because he's looking pretty quick. Let's look at the telemetry. Looking pretty good if I looked at, you know, the tyres that are on. That would be pretty interesting to see. Every unicorn on set of super softs.
Yeah, we've seen
Unicorn,
one of the guys in Supers gets locked a lot.
This could actually work quite well for Urban Unicorn. First driver on Super Softs could prove to be very decent as he catches now to the back of Matty. Ben,
safety car
start of the Monaco Grand Prix, sorry.
Typical Monaco. If I'm honest. Action, crashes, wing damage, pit stops. Monaco.
It's a great circuit, really. I must say, it's a great circuit to race on. In terms of, you know, us spectators. One of the reasons why it was picked.
For spectators, it's fantastic to watch. I love commentating Monaco. To race it, I tend to have better things to do.
Wow. 18 drivers decided that it was worth it to race this evening, so really big thank you to the drivers that turned up. But Buckley, he's not having a good time with things. He's 1.3 seconds down on Perondi and he's picked up a 3 second time penalty, so that's not going to do him any favours. So Urban Unicorn there goes very, very close to the wall. And now it's typical Monaco. Drivers will stay behind each other and try and wait for an opportunity to pounce. Ben, what can you see at the back of the field?
I can't really see much at the back of the field, but what I can see is Cyanide into the pits and onto the Ultras, but I think he meant to come in for a wing change and didn't do his wing.
Here we go. I'm so sorry, Ben, to disturb you, but we have interrupt you rather, but we have got a brilliant battle on our hands now. Urban Unicorn versus Matthew, lap 5 of the Grand Prix, and Urban is right on match chuff now. Here we go. Down into the, as you said earlier, the traffic jam hairpin.
And Michael's gone
out of the Monaco Grand Prix. He's binned it on the wall. 2 races, 2 retirements. Not been a good start to his STB career, and I believe it's virtual safety car. All safety cars have been deployed. Yes, I can't actually see. You see anything on your screen, Ben?
We have a very nice virtual safety car here. Really dialed
virtual safety car.
Just getting a bit aggressive as almost lost his front wing and he's in the wall. He's got a Massa.
Bucks then. Lap number 5 and he's out of the Monaco Grand Prix as you'd expect. 2 races, 2 retirements. I'm sure he'll be hoping for better things in Canada.
And as expected, the Hypesoft runners are in the pit. Perondi, Unicorn, Buckley, Matty, John, Clinical.
Urban Unicorn's in the pits as well.
Yeah, he started. I wonder if he picked up knock. And there goes Toxic. And Fusion can't get ahead of Buckley. He can now though.
Oh, we are side by side action. It's green flags as well. They're racing on the exit of the pit lane. Oh, Fusion.
And Toxic backs out.
Fusion was scared then. Fusion was very scared then, and I got very hyped. I love it when drivers, you know, go side by side up Beau Rivage. It's lovely.
Very lovely indeed. So, Bullseye, Hungarian, Mai, and LRS Mercury all stay out as Con gets stay 5 stick, I believe, corner cutting. I wonder if he much up pit lane exit. Very likely. So, Burundi, interestingly, has lost out to Matty and Buckley. I wonder if he picked up a nice cheeky bit of wing damage.
Well, he's lagging quite a bit. Oh no, he's actually crashed it. He's actually out of the race.
I think that's the back. Is it? Yeah? Yes, it is. He's gone at the back.
Eddie Perondi is out of the Monaco Grand Prix, one of the closest title challenges for the championship. I think he's out of the Monaco Grand Prix. 7 laps, 4 victims. How many more are we going to see out of this race?
Probably another 4 more.
Right then, Fusion.
But if your name is Bullseye, you're going to love that. From the being out, of course, commiseration and all that stuff. But for Bullseye, he's probably now fist bumping himself.
He's in full command of this race. Mercury, look at him! P3, I know he hasn't pit yet, but you've got to give the guy some credit. P3 for him in the minute. This is looking strong for the wheel user.
Also, I think we've got used to commentating over an STB. EJ Danny not giving up a position, even though he really should. And right now, he's got John and Cyanide. And Danny is not moving. The brick wall STB stands tall at the moment. All it is, one well-placed hammer shot, and that brick and that wall will fall.
Well, back in the day, I actually, when I was in I think it was when I was in GP2 division. Like that, I will continue in a moment. But the Renault, that was aggressive there from John. Oh, Danny just pooed himself up into Sandoval.
I said, get out of my way, I'm coming through, I'm better than you.
So basically, as I was saying, Ben, in GP2 division, a few seasons ago, I think it was like season maybe it was on F1 2016, so it was quite a long time ago. Like that.
Apologies for the really squeaky noise. If you're sensitive to squeaky noises, it's not my fault. Blame Maldy. So I will quickly take over the main commentary duties while Maldy has his little crisis. As Bullseye comes into the pits and so does Hungarian MI. The top 2 come in.
Oh, Danny. It's aggressive.
Now, Buckley is coming through. Buckley's got wing damage. Buckley is sustained wing damage. He comes into the pits. Bullseye is going to rejoin, still in the race lead.
Ben, can you hear me?
Hello. Indeed.
Connie's out of the race. As I was saying, GP2 Super Fusions F1 2016 as DJ Danny defends now from the back of Cyanide. And Cyanide! I'm not even gonna.
Whoa.
Fucking hell! Sorry for the PG language.
Very.
He's kicking off here in Monaco right now. We've got DJ Danny.
Okay, what I can't even word. How do you English?
What happened then? Cyanide tried to defend the position, Ben. What is going on?
Well, there's always chaos in Monaco, and yeah. Here's your latest instalment of it.
What is going on?
I don't want to. I almost want to get Mr. Cyanide in for a mid-race interview because I just want to know, because I didn't see any of that. If that's alright with you, Melody, I'd like to do that.
Yeah, we can do, but Cyanide. Oh. That was pretty abysmal.
It was very chaotic. Eke is out now. I'm not sure what's happened. This race, I don't want to say it's falling apart, but it's falling apart. Dynamic, can you include your audio?
I've just got no mic at the moment.
There we go.
But yeah,
That'll do.
big contact down at the Sander Vot, and it is definitely spice things up here in Monaco. Ben, I believe we have 10 drivers remaining in this Grand Prix.
Indeed. Just quickly, side eye, can you type what happened for you just quickly in here? Oh, hello. That sounds like a microphone. Just quickly, and while side eye gets himself sorted, whatever he's doing. John is within DRS range of Toxic Fusion. Fusion has not stopped yet. Or it might have done, I'm not 100% sure.
No, he hasn't.
John, right behind him. Yep. Got your audio clips. So, Cyanide, we brought you in here quickly just to basically ask you what happened. As I'll quickly take over.
Cyanide, Jay, give us your insights on the Sander Vot corner. It's like you outbreak yourself.
Yeah, I told I outbreak myself. I messed up terribly. I had blocked off the corner perfectly. If I had any brains, I would have tried to go on the outside, but for some reason I decided to go on the inside.
Wow. I don't even know what to say. It was a very bizarre collision. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I basically wanted to try something I've never seen before, so I tried it, but it turned out it didn't work. At least I've learned my lesson for later. But yeah, he was, I don't know who it was, but he was he was just slowing me down a bit. I felt like I tried something, but yeah, I paid for it.
Okay then, well, thank you, Cyanide. And yeah, unlucky there. John then stays on the back of Fusion. And John there gets position on Fusion, but very aggressive. Oh, Merkel's getting involved now. John. So we've actually got a very nice battle going on at the moment. Fusion, John and Mercury for P4.
Oh yeah, okay.
John currently in a Williams sandwich.
Yeah,
Ben, take us through.
Ring. So, John having a look to the inside, he's having more than a look, he's having a lunge. Puts to cross the corner and gets a penalty for it. Not really great there for Toxic. Not sure if he's already had one this race, he might have done. That is literally less than a tenth just behind him. And that clouding starting to look a bit less sunny here in Monte Carlo. Do we have rain on the way?
The Unicorns catching up to Mercury as well.
Oh yeah.
Could Fusion potentially be trying to take those super softs to when the if any rain comes, because it does look pretty cloudy at the moment. It could be pretty clever here for Fusion.
It makes sense. Supers can do about, but they probably did the entire race if they really wanted to. And here comes John, has a little look down the inside. We're starting to get a train developing here. Bad argument. Oh, that was
John. That was so aggressive.
Very, very unkind. And you see, Toxic is not happy. Toxic to the outside. Bulls at the top of the race. And little look, now Urban Unicorn at the back of this group.
It's very hard to stay. Oh, and Mercury. Obviously, Ben, it's very difficult to stay patient around the circuit, but John was quite aggressive there.
Oh,
no! Urban's out! Oh, Urban. What happened there?
I was on board with him. He just turned in too early.
Oh,
Just turned in too
Alex
early.
is
And
out.
here's the Alex. We are down to 9? That make 9, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Maybe it was a mistake putting Monaco. Calendar. Oh, Fusion. Letting Monaco through. Maybe it was a mistake.
Nah. I mean, Matty's on for a podium this race, so...
Could Mercury potentially be on for a podium? 18 seconds.
In seconds behind Matty, he'd probably have to hope Matty has a little gentle tap with the wall. See, Matty's only 3.5 seconds behind Hungarian and Mai. And Hungarian and Mai as well, he has kept himself clean this race. He's been very well, but of course, the main man, he's been absolutely dominant now here so far. Bulls, we're not even at half distance yet. Can you believe it? John's out.
John's out.
In the last sector,
John's out. I want to go Grand Prix. This is, you know.
It's swimming pool.
Oh.
And that is a very dangerous place for the car to be.
Safety car!
That
Safety car has
weather.
been deployed in Monaco.
Yeah.
This is incredible! This is incredible for us.
I was just about
this
to
is
say.
incredible.
I was just about to say. I swear they're going to need a safety car for that. But we have one. And we were just talking about how Matty was only 3.5 seconds behind Hungarian and Mai. And, well... Now, and Matty, he knows he's got the gap to Mercury. He's coming in. And step Bullseye. Bullseye is coming. He's relinquished the lead. Look at him, but he's got to step Hypersoft and
Fusion's
got to Fusion. Meaning on the safety car. This race, well,
really kicking off in
it
Monaco.
stopped being exciting.
Two Williams drivers in there.
Did you expect anything else, though?
Oh.
Danny,
DJ Danny has been disqualified from the session. Wow.
So, yeah.
Ben, what are your thoughts about this race? We've got 6 drivers remaining.
We're down to 6. I don't really know what to say. It's been interesting.
Wow.
I don't think
drivers
Danny
affected by the difficulties of Monaco.
Danny hasn't actually been disqualified.
Possibly.
But he's still driving.
Has he? Has he not been? Is he actually in the Grand Prix? I'm really...
There's nothing that says on the time sheets about him being disqualified, but it showed up in the bottom corner. He'd been disqualified. I'm just going to give a quick little shout out to Clinical, who's up in P4. I know it's because Fusion and Mercury pitted, but You said it was debut, right? That is
Yeah.
very good for a debut.
Well,
Congratulations to
considering
him.
there's 7 people left in the Grand Prix, but, you know, apart from that.
Olivier Panis won the race with 3. But it's human off him. Are we going to get up to them numbers? I've seen it happen at the Graces around here, finished with 3 people. I was involved in that one. It's the only ever Monaco win I've had.
Well, this safety car has definitely helped us. Definitely helped in terms of the entertainment around this Monaco circuit. It would have been nice if it was a bit earlier on, Ben. I don't know if you agree, but
I think honestly this is the perfect time. Because what it does now, that makes sense actually. I think we are definitely confirmed rain. Because Bullseye and Matty, obviously we said they both pitted Hypers. Surely if it wasn't going to rain, they wouldn't even pit at all. We are fairly confirmed rain here in Mount Scarlet.
the safety car in this lap? Or is it next lap?
Next lap.
Next, yeah. Imagine now, Ben, if it does the glitch and it stays out for the whole Grand Prix.
That's not somebody said that when I was commentating. That actually happened.
What? Watch me have jinxed it now. Using the pit M.
Maldo's back with his jinxers. He's no worse than one of the other commentating partners, don't worry.
Hopefully Fusion can catch up to the back of the field here.
I think it's quite smart about Fusion. Coming in, he's gone for set up Hypers, maybe picked the wind damage on the safety car, but if he has, then well
It's
done.
raining.
Well done, you.
It is raining in Monaco.
Oh yes! There is moisture falling from the sky.
Now
So
this
it's
is gonna,
becoming mildly moist.
this could be difficult, Ben, for these drivers, because they can easily stay out, or drivers could easily come in. You know, I don't know. You know, we don't know the conditions of the circuit, so. Right,
From a
the safety
driver's
car looks like it's
perspective,
gonna be
I'm
in this lap.
fairly sure 2 things. It's definitely coming in a slap. Yeah, 2
Yeah.
grand slap.
Right then, so safety car's in, and bullseye was close to the wall then. Right then, Ben, is anyone going to come into the pit lane? Intermediates.
Down.
Matt getting very
Nobody will
close
see the pit
to
stop
the
till about lap
rear
21.
there.
And
Matt!
Matt!
Stop go.
Matt's got a penalty for... Oh, they hit Bullseye. And Costin and Hungary absolutely nails the restart there. Bullseye gets a bit oversteer. I see a lot of guys sliding.
Yeah, because we have a look at the penalties, because this could be pretty interesting. Hungarian MI could get a victory here.
Mercury all over that clinical here. And Danny has done Buckley because Buckley was AI, so they can't really do anything about that. I'm very disconnected.
Oh, Mercury.
Clinical. And Mercury's all over the back of him.
Got the rain involved as well, Matt. Ben, sorry.
Excuse me.
Oh, side by side, Clinical and Mercury.
Oh! Oh! And Mercury. Oh, that's just rude. That. I mean, I'm much whether to say it wasn't called for or just genuinely rude. Personally, a bit of both.
These drivers are struggling. It's also the wet conditions as well. It's just not helping these drivers, you know.
Can I go to the wall again? Both Clinical and Mercury big damage.
Could well be Inters this lap, yeah.
Yeah, it is. This rain is coming down heavy because the guys are already looking for Inters.
Bullseye can
Now,
start
will
going from
force India jump. Yes! Bullseye is jumping for Garen in mind in the pit lane. Has he? No, he hasn't. My game
No,
flagging.
he hasn't.
That's even his fastest stop go. Zero chance now.
What's happened to Fusion? Because he's on a set of...
I've got a feeling Fusion's mucked up. I think he hasn't selected his tyres.
Matty back in the podium.
They haven't.
Danny could potentially get P4 here. This is mad.
I wouldn't have expected that one earlier on in the race, would it? He's down there and coming to overtake Fusion here. Fusion smartly gets out of the way, he's going to run tyres. And gets penalty for going to crash the game.
Yeah. Right, so Fusion just needs to get it to the pit lane. And what we need to look out for now, Ben, is Bullseye versus Dynamite. That's 22 now.
Yeah.
Mercury's binned it in the wall.
Tell you what, Mauder, that safety car was a game changer. It brought the rain closer, it's brought the field closer, but more importantly, we have not only... Oh! Bullseye hit the wall! Bullseye's hit the wall!
Oh my god.
The scenes!
This is mental. Don't tell me Matt could potentially get P2 here.
Well, I'll put it this way, Matt could win. I mean, you know the history of this league back to front. Has Matt actually won a race in STB before?
No, I don't know.
So that... Funky thing to look at.
Mad race. An absolutely mad Grand Prix. Right, Bullseye then
I'm
in the
not
pits.
joking. Anybody could win this race. And I don't say that as a joke.
Oh, interesting. Bullseye's going on a set of wets.
It doesn't look that bad. The rain, but when you feel as it is, then go with it, I guess. But to me, it still doesn't look that bad. Bullseye will come out. Okay, position. He's come out in front of Buckley, but behind Clinical. So I don't think Bullseye made the right call here.
What, you think he has or hasn't?
Hasn't. The track looks way too dry. Wet. I think Bullseye might have just thrown his own race.
I think the intermediates and wets do work in like the same way, I think, around Monaco.
Well, I mean, they work against him on any circuit, but I get your point. Apologies, my sarcasm.
Shut it down. 1.3 seconds then. I don't think Bullseye's going to win. I don't think Bullseye's got the opportunity to win here, but he could easily still get...
It basically depends on if these conditions continue to deteriorate. Because to be fair, that track is not exactly wet. It's not exactly drying. It's also not exactly staying at a constant, is it? It looks like it's getting wetter to me.
He's looking pretty quick compared to Clinical at the moment. 1 second gap, I think it's like 1.6 when he came out of the pit, so he has gained a bit of time. He is catching.
Glad just beating the track, getting worse. In fact,
He's got quite a bit. He's got quite a bit of grip.
yeah, it's not spinning up, is he?
Ben, this is being a pretty mad Grand Prix in the opening stages of it anyway.
Just point out, we're on lap 24. Let that sink in. We're on lap 24. That's how much action we've had. We've had a race worth of action. I'm already knackered. I almost want to, absolutely. But I'm already knackered from commentating this. I've commentated 25 laps of pure action. And we've still got 14 to go. And I don't think this race seems to sum up as we think.
Sector 3 yellow flag. Something's happened.
Take up!
Again!
Oh dear.
Another safety car. Oh dear me.
My brain is just flicked to... I've got a bad feeling this might be a safe car this round. I really hope it is, but I've got a bad feeling. We hate the cat, and
No, I think right there. I think Bourne Buckley has just retired from the Grand Prix.
Oh, he has.
So that might be it.
Yeah, he has. So I think that has triggered
that might be
safety
why
car.
there's safety car.
Because he did. I swear he said he'd be joining the section about minutes ago. I wonder if he just sort of far back and was like, yeah.
Or maybe he tried it and just crashed. That might just be the
Possibly.
situation, yeah.
Somebody has apologised. Bearing in mind, comes into the pits, and this is going to pretty much confirm Hungarian managed a winner. Unless he crashes.
Whoa. Oh my god. Matt. If Matt has a good restart.
There is no who can confirm Matt will be in second. Hungarian
Whoa, if he's in second, he has a good restart.
Comfortably.
This could be a
lead.
major thing. A major thing for Matty right now.
Danny has stayed out. Will he get in front of Matty?
Oh, it's going to be close, it's going to be close, it's going to be close.
Yes, he does. Apologies for my very example language, but yes, he has.
You know what he's going to do now, don't you?
Just stay out.
He's going to just park his car in the middle of the circuit.
Yep. 13 to go. The Inter's not even that bad in forward conditions. They're only about a second and a half slower. He might just literally turn into a brick.
Imagine now if DJ Danny gets a podium. That would be, it could actually be a possibility right now. Like it could actually be possible.
I mean, we call him STB's resident wall. Let's see if that's the case. When did he start? Let's have a little look. So, he started in 15th. He did, Danny. If you told me he'd be on the podium at the end of the race, I would have said, nah, lies. Not gonna happen.
Well, that is the beauty of the Monaco Grand Prix.
Of Monaco. add a bit of moisture to Monaco, and that will never disappoint. Of the 2012. I have a way with words, you see.
Matty is going to be fuming.
STB Matty. Do.
No, he's actually going to be fuming.
I think now he's probably realised who's he behind. He's probably realised who he's got behind him. And I think he might have thrown something by now. Gone full. He's channeled his inner X-My-G and he's probably thrown whatever he uses. He's got the wall of STB in front of him. Right behind him, he's got what could be pound per pound, sorry, the best driver in the field. This could get interesting. Got any thoughts on the field then? I mean, the guys on the left are basically national heroes now.
I must say, I do find safety car periods very boring.
It is quite hard to come up with entertainment, isn't it?
I really want to know what's on the near the curb of that chicane there. That's really bugging me.
Looks very hit me and I'll kill you.
Yeah. Oh, then I believe it was in next lap maybe, I'm not sure.
Yeah, they'll be next lap. My nose is starting to annoy me. So, right now, your biggest mover is DJ Danny. I thought to give a shout out to Fusion. I was going to say he kept himself out of the walls. He hasn't. He's been involved in a lot. This race. He actually comes into the pit. I wonder why.
Mercury.
Yeah. Mercury, what happened?
I want to know if
That's all I'm
Mercury
asking
could
about.
actually, catch it to the back of the field here, because this is quite scary.
So he can't just go for Casino. He's there. He top 6 with him. Toxic's just come out of the pit lane. And Toxic is behind his teammate. Oh, that was close. Mercury had a snap on the pit lane exit, and Fusion just almost ran into the back of him.
25 seconds they've got to catch.
On safety car in the conditions at Monaco. I'll tell you what, if I was Hungarian MI, I'd be on the safety, I'd be on the radio to Charlie, not Charlie, over the race director now, RIP Charlie, tell the safety car to hurry up.
The safety car in.
Yes, it is.
Safety car's in this lap, and Mercury ain't even catching.
Mercury is down at the chicane now, they will catch him.
They
will catch the snake. Now they should catch it. Look at that. I'm going to Mike, just setting up the field. Look at that snake. Tell you what. Oh no. Mercury isn't going to catch. He hasn't. Mercury hasn't caught them. We're going to Mike gets away. Starts 29 laps.
Is it just me? The track got a little. Is it just me? Sorry, Ben. Is it just me, or has the track actually got like dry out through the safety car period, and Danny's looking quick?
You know what? I actually think it has. Right. that track looks a lot more intermediate-y, if that's a good way of putting it. Here, Danny's the only person in the field on the intermediate tyres. He's gone into neutral at the hairpin. Danny, I know you probably can't hear us, but you've got a chance of winning this, mate.
1.1 seconds.
Be the wall.
There's going to be no DRS, but this is
Bullseye just
I'm
7
scared
behind Matt.
I'm scared for him right now.
I'd be scared myself if I was in this position. There's Matty, picks a penalty. I'm actually going to have a little nosy about the penalties. Quickly, so Hungarian MI has absolutely nothing. A fantastic job from him. Danny has a pre-time penalty. Matty.
Danny's quick.
It.
Ben, Danny's quick right now. Danny's looking quick.
Danny! Oh my god. Right.
Both Williamsons about to as well.
really close to the back of Dynamite. The Williams were battling. This seems like they've played each other out.
This is mad.
And Mercury's in the wall. Mercury's hit the wall. And he's hitting the wall. And Dynamite is struggling for grip. Daddy is right there. DJ Daddy in the slipstream. All the intermediate tyres has to lift.
But it's hard in the tunnel as well with the hot tyres. So they're going to overheat because it's dry in the tunnel. So that could not help them in the latter stage of the race, especially with them going on the set of wets that he's on.
Dynamite is being so tentative. He's gonna
Ben.
Surely he's gonna have to pit.
Ben, this has worked out incredibly well for Danny.
I wonder if Danny realised this. I wonder if he asked his good mate Jeff.
Did you say that Danny's got a penalty?
Yes. Danny got 3 seconds earlier on in the race. He's got to clear Hungarian Might and then pull 3 seconds. But if Hungarian Might stays with these tyres, all Danny's realistically got to do is overtake him. Just behind him, Matty is coming to the pit. That's going to release Bullseye, but Bullseye is on wets. There's nothing he can do.
Mad.
It's 3 tenths at the front. Matty's come in. He's gone onto the inters. Matty is on the inters. Matty's got to get pushing.
Ben, do you think Danny has a realistic chance of winning the Monaco Grand Prix?
Oh, yes. Oh, really?
I believe this would actually be his first ever victory as well.
Well, likely first ever podium. No offence to him. Look at this. DJ Danny, one of the... It reminds me of Sebastian Vettel in Italy. Toro Rosso, with a legitimate chance to win. Good exit. Also, Hungarian
I don't think he'll do it though.
Oh,
because he's getting close. Ben, he's getting close to Hungarian Might, but he's not able to get the overtake done because the track is so tight and narrow.
We're gonna buy. Oh, he's lost. Danny he's just got to get his. Leads! DJ Daddy leads the Monaco Grand Prix! Well!
That was quite an aggressive overtake, I must say.
I'd have to rewatch it to be fair. I was caught up in it all.
Ben, on
Matty,
he's gaining as well.
The Bullseye on the back of Hungarian Might. These two are in the same boat. Daddy's pulling away.
These two are also going to battle. Danny's going to be able to get away. This is mad.
Toxic Fusion's catching up to the back of Clinical. That's over 4th place, but Matty's absolutely soaring into them. Matty might still get a podium here. The Inter team about a good 2-3 seconds faster. All Danny's got to do is pull 3 seconds and avoid getting another warning.
Oh, this is mad. 1.6 seconds gap. If DJ Danny wins this Grand Prix, this is going to be madder than my maiden victory. One of my maiden victory at Mexico.
Hungarian Might understeers. Bullseye getting close. Hungarian Might still has no grip. Goes for the chop on Bullseye. Remember, I think if I'm right, Bullseye's the only major championship contender. Oh no, he's not. Sorry, Toxic as well. So Bullseye and Toxic, the only 2 major championship contenders still left in this race. That is mad. How many drivers have been losing the dry? How many of them have been gone in the wet? Hungarian Might makes a mistake. Bullseye to the outside. Bullseye moves away with a P2. And now Matty on the back of Clinical. Clinical should
Oh,
not find
Rania,
it.
what a
Rania
move
outside
on
of
the outside
Castle.
of the tunnel. What a move.
What did I say, Castle? Who cares?
Oh.
Matty gets the overtake and gets a penalty.
So he does all that and gets a penalty.
And Matty, I should put out, Matty has not just done clinical, he's done fusion and all that as well.
Right, let's look at Bullseye side, because let's see if Bullseye's got any penalties. Bullseye's got a penalty.
Yeah, yes, I think it's only, that's only one.
Ben.
Okay, and my still has,
if it finishes
it's got
this
one
way,
more
Ben, DJ Danny will be your winner
I know.
for the Monaco Grand Prix. We're currently at 1 hour 10 minutes on the stream, 70 minutes. This is mad.
The thing is, well, is that I don't, Bullseye and Hungarian Mine, there's a chance they would even finish second and third. There's a chance we could have DJ Danny win from Eero Matty.
Matt is looking pretty strong at the moment. 13 seconds, and it's going down.
It's gaining.
And the
It's
track
going
looks
down.
to be drying. This is incredible.
Going down, 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 down.
Well,
So,
unfortunately, Ben, Buckley's not with us in the Grand Prix at the moment. But what I don't like is that Danny is now being caught by Bullseye.
is, and to be fair, that rain looks harsher again. It looks like the rain's intensified. Oh, but there's a sun. I've just seen a sun. It looks like the rain. Oh,
There could be a rainbow. Could be a rainbow in Monaco.
yeah.
That'd be beautiful.
That's just physics.
Well,
So
I think
this is Cody's
all
code.
Danny really needs to do then is plonk it in the middle of the circuit. He's won the race.
No, he will not. Hungarian Black will be a race winner at the moment. Switch the gap to leader.
Oh God, yeah. I forgot about him going.
This race isn't over.
I actually forgot about him. Matty as well.
Matty's gaining still as well, 11.3. I think Matty, to be fair, he will lose out though, because I think he's got like nearly 20 seconds of penalties. Stop go, 1, 2, 3, 3 penalties. So we've got 9 seconds, Matty. He's pretty much out of this. Seeing against the back of Hungarian Mine and Bullseye, it will just be for Bride. He's from lockdown P4. Total Fusion's going to be angry. And this weather, this rain is heavy, Matty! Oh, he's binned it! Oh!
One of the
We
best
are down
opportunities
to
in his
6.
STB career, and he has binned it. Hit
We
the inside
are
wall,
down.
and he has binned it.
We are down to 6. Fusion's got wing damage. Fusion's got wing damage. This. I don't know what to say.
This is mad.
It's
We've lost.
and Bullseye, 3 tenths on the back of Danny.
We've lost two.
Bullseye
We've
White
lost two
still with this
thirds of the
race.
grid.
Right now, your race winner is Hungarian in mind. On track, it will be DJ Danny.
The gap is 2.6 seconds.
But
DJ Danny is going to be
Bullseye.
doing himself.
He is. Bullseye. Danny goes defensive. Bullseye to the outside. Bullseye retakes the lead.
I feel
Danny,
really sorry for Danny
It
now.
was short
I
while it
feel really
lasted.
sorry for Danny.
It was a short while it lasted. But all good things must come to an end. It's a short fire podium. But, oh, that's gotta hurt. It's like giving birth to a baby and someone ripping it straight out of your hands. Everything all comes good at once. Then it all comes crashing straight back down.
Fusion then.
I think I've gone a bit overboard.
P5 for him, and he's on the back of Clinical.
He's got wing damage though, Fusion. I think he's just holding it out.
Oh and Hungarian Miles catching up to Danny as well now.
Oh, it's 3/10. It's not even that. Danny blocks the middle of the circuit. I don't think he realises Hungarian Miles got no penalties. It's Danny, mate. It's futile. Oh! Hungarian Miles doing Formula drift out that corner.
You're right there, Ben.
I'm fine. I'm excited. And there goes Hungarian Miles. He's getting close. He's getting closer. He has to look to the outside. Oh, he's so close. And Hungarian Miles picked up wing damage. I think, yeah, that's wing damage. Hungarian Miles got wing damage. This.
Calm
Also
down.
picked. Well, my apologies, but I don't know what to say. Bullseye has picked up another penalty, but he's enough clear of Danny that it's not going to matter. There is still nothing between Hungarian Amai and Danny. The top two on the grid looks likely to be the top two at the checkered flag, but I don't think Hungarian Amai cares. I think he wants his position. He wants P2 for pride, not on penalties. Fusion on the back of Clinical. Mercury on the back of Fusion and Clinical. There's still battles in this race. They're going to the penultimate to last lap. Fusion coming through 48. I'll take them for a second. Safely through the tunnel. Behind them, Danny, Hungarian Amai. Hungarian Amai seems so much quicker through the tunnel, so much more stable than Danny. And he's got another run. Danny blocks the middle. Hungarian Amai goes over straight to the back of him again. Behind them, Clinical, Fusion. I'm going to need a new vocal. You got a new voice box? Fusion understeers, obviously to the wall. Now that's Mercury, still on the back of these guys. Mercury still kept those intermediates in good condition. He's still quick. And there's nothing between America and Maya and Danny. Sheet of paper, not even that. He's got the exit, he's got the speed, he goes to the outside. Will he do it? Will he do it? There's contact! Oh, it's still Danny second. Hungarian Amai third. The track is absolutely drenched. If this wasn't the last lap, I'd be shouting for a red flag. The track is disgusting out there. Toxic on the back of Clinical. You don't need to speak, mate. I've got this for you.
Fusion's on the back of Clinical.
Clinical. And Fusion. And Mercury. Whoa! Nice! Ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, could this be the moment that Hungarian Amai gets past Danny? Going down into the chicane. He looks for it. He gets lay on the brakes and oversteering. It's still the brick wall of STB. Still holds off Hungarian Amai. Hungarian Amai has a look into the back. You're not getting in there, buddy. I'm going to switch to Bullseye. In fact, no, I'm not going to give it out these two. They're still really close together.
Bullseye wins the
crossing
Monaco Grand Prix.
And it's going to be over the line. Is it? I can't tell. Yes, it is. DJ Danny will hold on to second place. He'll lose it on penalties, but who cares? That was brilliant. Now will Fusion get past Clinical? Oh, I guess if I'm not very Clinical. Oh, the two teammates come together on the final lap. Clinical across the line fourth. I don't know about penalties. They across the line. Fusion across the line. No across the line. That is your race.
Let's look at the podium for the Monaco Grand Prix. New results for the Monaco Grand Prix. Look at the sunny skies, they're beautiful. First, Bullseye. Second, Hungarian MI. Third, DJ Danny. Fourth was Clinical. Fifth, Fusion. Sixth, Mercury. Your DNFs were Matty, Buckley, John, Urban Unicorn, Alex, Eke, Cyanide, Con, Bira Parandi, Bucks, Michael, and AMS Leclerc. That was your results for the Monaco Grand Prix. What a cracker of a race that was.
Cool.
Okay then, we're going to wait for Hungarian MR to get into the party, and then when we get into the lobby, Danny and Bullseye, I'm going to give you a quick interview to get your insights on what was a pretty action-packed Monaco Grand Prix. But then I don't know what's going on with Hungarian MI. We are a little short on time at the moment. So Danny, I'm going to come to you first. And make sure you include your audio and give us your thoughts on your race and your battle to third.
Well, considering that I was in the wall at one point of the race, I didn't expect to get a podium, but the safety car helped me out quite a lot because I was nearly a lap down. But I managed to obviously regain that time and just a race of attrition, really. And obviously 1 point in the lead, but it just got a bit too wet to keep them behind.
Okay. How did the safety cars add to the excitement of the Grand Prix?
I think it obviously because bunching everyone back up again, it kind of helped keep some on-track battles. But I think for some people it was quite annoying because obviously they'd worked up that gap, and obviously around Monaco it's not easy to build up such a big gap. So to obviously lose that gap, and some people stayed out on tyres, some people pitted for fresh tyres, but it's so hard to overtake around here that you need to be so much quicker to get past. So I think it helped in some ways. It certainly helped me, but I think for some others it probably ruined their race.
Okay. Thank you, Danny, and well done on your third place.
First podium.
Great result. Unfortunately, Hungarian MI has to rush off. No, he doesn't. Hungarian MI is in here. Hungarian MI, are you able to get a quick interview? Hello? Watch him not have a mic now. Hello?
Who's talking this tiny bit but really quietly?
Again, am I? Are you there?
Maybe he just doesn't speak English or something.
Oh, okay. Again, am I? Unfortunately, can't. Has to be quiet, but I'm sure he's very happy with his result here this evening. Well done on your second place, am I? Bullseye, another victory this season. Monaco, looking pretty strong. Your pace was pretty good. Just give us, as we short on time, just give us, a few words on how to describe your Monaco Grand Prix and your feelings.
Crazy. In qualifying, me and Hungarian got blocked a bunch of cars crashing off, but luckily he got blocked by a Ferrari at the end, so he didn't get pole. During the race, I pitted well. I went on the super softs with everyone else. I had a 10-second gap, and then the safety car came out. I pitted for virtual safety car. I pitted for hypers because I'm an idiot, and then Hungarian got in front, and then the safety car came out. and then it started raining, so we all had to go back into the pits again, put on inters. So that's what we all did. And then I got wing damage, so I misjudged my braking point because I was behind Hungarian. I pitted again. I thought I lost the race, definitely this time. Pitted for wets about 3 laps before they were good. Another safety car came out, and then I got wing damage again. Yellow this time. But luckily, the wets were getting better and better by the end of the race. So I managed to win.
Okay. Thank you, Bullseye. Ben, one word to describe this Monaco Grand Prix before we wrap things up.
Chaos.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me this evening in the Combox. Congratulations to all drivers that competed this evening. Unfortunately, most of them retired, but that is the reality of Monaco. Thank you ever so much for joining us here in Monaco. Do join us next week when we go to the Ile Notre Dame on the St. Lawrence Seaway for the Montreal Grand Prix at the circuit Gilles Villeneuve for round 7. Next week, the Canadian Grand Prix. We'll see you then.